On this video, I will show you how to create a job site with Prism 2. Let's go ahead and click on Job Site, which will open the Job Sites window. Under Job Site Selection, you will notice that you have multiple job sites that you can choose from. Go ahead and pick one that has not been used yet. And we're going to name it something that is more fitting for the job. For instance, I'm going to call this Kansas City. Once you type the name for your new job site, go ahead and press Enter. Now, under Job Site Selection, I have my Kansas City job site. The next step is to assign a serial port. Let's open serial port and we will find two options, no port selected or Silicon Labs. You would choose Silicon Lab if you're connected to your controllers via a Comlink 5 or a USB Link 2 on site. If you're using a Comlink 5 with an IP module to talk to your controller remotely, you would choose no port selected. For the purpose of this class, we're going to choose Silicon Lab as we will be using a USB Link 2, we will be talking to the controllers on site, and we will only be talking to a couple controllers. For the purpose of this video, we will choose Silicon Labs as we will be using a USB Link 2 to connect to the controller locally. The next item is phone number. In here, you will only insert a phone number if you have a modem, which you would be using to connect to the controller remotely. However, most of the jobs now that require remote access have a Comlink 5 and an IP module, so this field will most likely be left blank. The next three options we're going to ignore for the purpose of this video. However, make sure that each of these boxes are left unchecked. If you want to know more about these three items, go ahead and download from our website the Prism 2 technical manual. If you are in fact talking to the controller remotely via an IP address, this is where you will enter that IP address. But like I said, we're using a USB Link 2 and talking to the controller on site, so we will leave this IP address as it is right now. You have a Comlink 2 or Comlink 3 option, a Comlink 4 or USB Link, and a Comlink 5 or USB Link 2 option. Let's go ahead and pick the third option. However, if you have an older version of either hardware, go ahead and choose option 1 or option 2 accordingly to what you have. The next step is to select a network configuration. Please pay close attention to this as this is where many people make a mistake. If you have a Comlink 5, you can choose from multiple loop configuration or single loop configuration. If you have a USB Link 2, you will have to choose from USB Link Network or USB Link Standalone. In our case, that we're using a USB Link 2 and we're talking to just one controller, we will choose USB Link Standalone. Lastly, I would like to show you here the alarm notification email addresses. You can insert up to 10 email addresses here so that Prism 2 can email to those addresses every time there is an alarm. Now you know how to create a job site. Let's go ahead and go back to the selected location, press Enter to make sure that all the changes have been taken, and we will exit.